One thing I think most amateur players know is there's gapping, and gapping is the distance that each wedge goes. And as some of the wedge sets now available have 45 degrees pitching wedge, and if your first wedge is a 54, that's 9 degrees between. That could be a 20-yard gap. So Vokey recommends 4 to 6 degrees approximate between each of the wedges in loft, and then that will equate to 10 to 15 yards of gapping. And he also recommends 4 wedges. So what does Mr. Short Game use? I see 1 in your hand and 3 more.
Yeah.
Walk me through your set.
Okay, so my pitching wedge, Jenny, named after my wife.
My Jenny?
Miss Reliable. 46 degree pitching wedge. Standard kind of pitching wedge loft. So typical 46, but yeah, 46 because I love having a 50 degree, which would be 4 degrees.
4 degrees. Where does the 46 take you? Does it get you to 125 yards?
About 125 to 130 if I really step on it.
Okay.
But I like 125. I don't like to go full out on my wedges.
Okay. And we're looking here at not only is it Jenny, but it's a 46. It's 10 degrees of bounce, and it's an F grind.
Right. And the F grind it's like a standard looking club. Would be the F grind.
Beautiful.
And the bounce is kind of a mid-range bounce.
Okay, what comes next?
Okay, so my 50 degree is also an F grind. Same grind because I like these in the fuller shot range and I want them to look like my other clubs. And then it's a 8 degrees of bounce. So kind of mid-range bounce. And I use that also off of like, let's say a 60-yard shot, back pin. I like to just skip it in there low.
Sweet. And it's named for Sky.
Sky, my first son.
Your first son.
Yeah.
He's a golfer.
He's a golfer, but that's my quiet, silent club. Just it's solid, but it doesn't say much, but it does a lot.
Comes in low.
Nice and low. Then my 54, named after my second child, Jet. So that's a 54 degree, 10 degree bounce S grind it off a little bit so that I can be a little more versatile with it around the greens if I need to be, or out of the trap.
Okay. Is this your drop sort of one stop and hop and stop club, or is it?
Yeah, from like 20, 30 yards off the green. I open it a little. It has a good amount of bounce. So when I open it, adds more bounce, helps keep that club low. I can just swing it around my body and skip it in there nice and low.
Nice.
I love that club.
How far does this 54 take you on a full shot into a green?
That's about 100 if I really give it everything, 100. But I like it at like 90 yards is the sweet spot for me.
Sure, because we shouldn't be swinging full on anything from 100 yards.
No way.
It's a mistake. Yeah.
Then my 60, I probably never hit this full. Around the green stand shots, I love it. 60, 70 yards would be like a nice 3/4 swing for me. And it's 12 degrees, so I have a little more bounce. But I have the grind that the D grind on here. So you see it's grinded off the edges, so I can open it up, get it laid way open if I need to hit a nice flop shot too.
It's very versatile for you, and I've seen you do that. And take my money. We forgot. I don't know if we said that 54 was named for Jet.
Jet, and this is Roxy, my daughter.
Roxy in pink.
In pink for her, yeah.
Looks really good against the black. So you've got obviously lofts going on. You've got grinds going on. You've got gapping going on. Those are some of the key things in selecting your wedge set. But the thing is, your wedge set isn't the same that anybody else is. I don't know how many people are getting fitted for wedges, but you need to do it. You can take shots off your game.
For sure.
Even from the fairway gapping perspective, but also around the greens. How about finishes? Why, for you, do you like the low glare option here?
So yeah, I love the black finish because of, I open them up and around the greens, the sun ricochets off the chrome and just, gets my eyes. I don't like it as much.
Sure.
Here, that I just don't get the glare off the sun.
Okay, and we know that you love the Titleist product, but anybody can go on Vokey.com or VokeyWedge.com and they can get any option they want in stampings. There's a wedge selector tool on there.
Yeah.
I was going through it a little bit. You can have anything you want now. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's incredible. You can really customize your wedges so that not only do you have all the equipment and shots that you play, but you can even customize it so you opens you up to more shots if you want them, like with the grinds and stuff like that.
Okay, now when you have this 46, is there a pitching wedge in your bag or is there a 9-iron?
9-iron.
There's 9-iron.
Yeah.
So in your case, you're going essentially to 4 wedges that all have that similar flange look, but when you look at your 46, it does look like a pitching wedge.
It does.
It's really neat.
And Bob Vokey was the one who really turned me on to that. It said, look, because I was using 3 Vokey wedges and then my standard pitching wedge of the set, and he said, no. These are scoring clubs. They all need to be the same. in terms of, you know, make and construction, so that you know exactly how all of those are performing together.
Nice. Well, let's review it. We've got a 46-degree wedge and a 50, and they're both in the F grind, and
Correct.
neither of them have high bounce on them. But then you get to your 54, you're in the S grind with 10 degrees of bounce, and your 60, you're at 12 degrees, and you're in the D grind.
D grind, yeah.
And-
And so it's a lot of bounce, and but I can open it up and kind of without adding more bounce.